Welcome to Glory Central Ministries, where Jesus Christ is Lord. Apostle Willie Walker and co-pastor Shonda Walker are the under-shepherds. Experience life in 3C, where we are committed to challenge you with the Word of God, to change your old mindset to the new, to charge you to be all that God called you to be.
We came from a place that we had to shelter the place, that we had to put up things to close us in and to keep us warm. We came from a place that we didn't have no heat and no air. We came from a place that we were struggling to get into the door. We came from a place that, we barely make it. Sometimes we had to pour the radiator fluid in there. We came from a place that we had to put water in every day just to make it a church. We came from a place where we prayed on the way to the church so we have enough gas to make it and make it back. We came from a place, so don't you talk about, you got any more questions? No, I don't have no more. I just guess y'all, well, this is all God. So, we didn't come with a silver spoon in our mouth. We came with a wooden spoon. Sometimes we get splendor in our mouth. But he traded the spoon. Said time for prosperity. So I said, they're going to come, they're going to ask you hard questions, they're going to ask me hard questions. But I love that because, watch this, that's good stuff. Watch this. Verse 4, we just moved around, watch this. Verse 4, it said, when the queen recognized, watch this, how great or how wise that Solomon was. How wise he was, and the building he built. I put down here, say, Lord, help me to understand this. All right. People will come to see the temple of the Lord at GCM because it's going to be so awesome. They're going to hear about it all over the world. I want to go see that because I heard about the temple. You ain't hear me. I heard about the place. I heard about the place. I heard about it. Watch this. That's the part that really got me. She was, wow. She recognized how great and how wonderful, how much wisdom this man had. Wow. This place he was staying in. Well, I ain't going to talk about mine because people can't handle all that. All right. And she was overwhelmed. The first 5, overwhelmed. She was overwhelmed. Okay? And she was amazed. This part got me. She was overwhelmed. She was amazed with the food was on the table. Also with the organization of his officers and his cupbearers. There's a lot in that, guys. I'm going to talk to you right now. Watch this. Also, watch this. And watch this. The burning offering that Solomon made at the temple of God. Oh, just got something right there. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Watch this. People will come. And they will be overwhelmed and amazed at the organization of GCM leaders. Oh, you heard that? Oh, boy. And the splendor. That means talking about they got the clothes on, y'all. They sharp. Well, in order for you to be sharp, in order for you to be looking good, you got to have some flowing. Right. Oh, you will see. See, God don't just bless. See, I saw this. God did not just bless Solomon, but he blessed his officers too. Oh, y'all didn't see that. They had it going on. She look at that. Every time y'all gave, I said that's when we was able to have somebody come in from India. Well, because you gave, and it's open, and the ability to be here, it opened the door for other people to come in and worship God. We've seen the move of God in this place. So don't stop giving. Matter of fact, start Give him more. Concerning doing what you're supposed to do. Be obedient to God. That's all I can say. Be a cheerful giver, yes. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you to go sit on houses. I'll let the Lord tell you there. I ain't going to tell you to do no, I'm not going to tell you that. Let me move on. I need to move on. I need to move on. Need to move on. Sometimes you need to move on. Okay. All right. Watch this. Watch this. She saw how much achievement this man was making, and how much, the wisdom his brother had, and all this stuff, and I was moving on. And she saw all these wonderful things of Solomon. She saw his prosperity, she saw everything. She saw all of these things, but verse 8 got me. Verse 8 says, he said, how happy your people must be. What privilege for your officers to stand here day after day listening to your wisdom. I heard that Thursday. How happy are your people? They must be. They got to be happy because they get the privilege of listening to the wisdom that you're pouring out every day, day after day. She was blessed, and she said it was a privilege. Don't ever get to a place where it's not, watch this, a privilege to be in the presence of God's wisdom. Be poured out day after day. God's giving you wisdom day after day. That's how he works it. He gives you wisdom day after day. And y'all been getting wisdom from day after day. God been giving you material. I love them. They always tell me what they're listening to. They was always telling me, I listen to the CD. I listen to this. It's wisdom day after day. It's a privilege, though. Sometimes we take for granted what somebody else is a privilege. Oh, it's good stuff. Verse 10, let's move on real fast. Verse 10, watch this. I had to tell you that. Watch this. Verse 10, and she gave, the king a gift of, 9,000 pounds of gold. Spices, jewelry. She gave him all these things. Oh, my God. People going to be bringing things. I tell you the truth. All these things that he had, but I'm about to get into this place. All this success that Solomon had, more success, more God. All the success Solomon had, the awesome success that Solomon had. Just flip your pages over to Kings chapter 11, 1 Kings chapter 11. All right, watch this. Now we're moving in now. Now Solomon loved, after all the success now, he got all the success. He done built the kingdom, he done built his palace, and he also have built, watch this, what else he built? He also has built, the temple of God. Honestly, he got all this money. Y'all heard all the money he had. And the queen of Sheba, she came out and talked to me, all the wisdom he got. She tried to trick him, and he answered all the hard questions. Watch this, guy. I'm talking to me, I'm talking to you. I know God's talking to all of us. All the success we're going to have, everything we got, and everything will be flowing. You're going to be able to, answer people's questions. You're going to be able to walk in with your head up and all this success. That's good. But here's the key. King Solomon fell in love with many foreign women besides Pharaoh's daughter. He fell in love with all these foreign women. Okay? Then verse 2, here we go. The Lord had clearly instructed the people of Israel. What he instructed? What the instructions from God was? That you must not marry any foreign women. Why? What? Lord, come. You know he asked questions. Why, God? Why? God, why? Because they will turn your heart to their gods. Yes, Solomon. Watch this. But instead, Solomon instead.